Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah. Yeah.
6 months.
6 months.
6 months. What? Where's the hashtag at? Neo, where's the hashtag at?
I would like everyone here to look up bones, but it's a metal pipe sound on every noun.
No. I
I'm
refuse. You have to pay me to do that.
But it's fucking hilarious.
No.
Also, math.
Oh fuck! I didn't.
It's okay.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
Phoenix, have you seen the police in this town?
I only saw.
There's at least 2 that walk around like fucking cowboys.
Yeah.
The police precinct's more of a wrestling promotion than it is an actual police group. You're right.
Ironically, that sounds badass.
Why has us at Stink Dong, especially since it's integrated into Discord now? Why have we never played Gardic Phone? I feel like that would be really cool.
Oh.
Okay, so now we have to dig into the whole thing to get and find a new one. Let's see here. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog was an April Fool's Day joke released by Sega as a
We are never playing that again. That is called off forever.
The main character is a Kawaka. As we play out the events of essentially a Sonicified version of Murder on the Orient Express.
The Amaterasu Express Massacre.
So-
You start talking about that out of nowhere.
As he mentioned that goddamn mug.
So the real.
Oh wait, no, that's a different game.
So the real person who killed Mr. Corito was.
That assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
Pardon me? You mean... Who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is still a killer.
What you're saying is that there's a killer among us.
Death. Who could have hired that sussy baka assassin? You think it was Miss Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
For the funny. But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
Not on guard himself?
Mayhaps. You never know.
If Mr. Angard really did hire the assassin,
Then he is not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime.
but it can't be Mr. Angard, right? I was stuck in a bed. I mean, when we first talked with him,
Mr. On Guard, I'd like you to ask me one more question. Ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Neo.
Oh shit, it's me. Alright. Just so we're in the clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay?
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I didn't see any psyche locks at that time.
I'm
Actually,
a clean slate.
that reminds me.
do you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Do you remember
Yeah,
the 21st time?
something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did
You
you?
don't have to
girl?
answer that, right?
Oh,
You should get naked now.
Juan had
No.
wanted to get everything on the Gem and Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway.
With a petty bitch.
It looks like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. Onguard's secret? Well, what is the secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Correo is going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ungar had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ungard. There's no way around it now.
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already.
It is after 9 p.m.
True. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. It's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Ungard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry.
Breaking into the prison block.
True. Oh, hello.
Mortis!
Hey, wait!
What is it, you whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good!
I mean, technically true, but
And just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. That tiny-dicked, unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you!
Thanks a lot, Edgeworth. Geez, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
Done! This is absolutely top secret, so you better keep it to yourself. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, there's been gossip going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Kurita.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people.
The nerve of some Texan.
Spying on people by herself? As if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
Die 1,000 deaths! I don't know what you're thinking exactly. I can bet it's nothing good.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I didn't...
Grabs him by the throat.
I didn't say anything.
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Pardon me? Actually, as I hear it, there was something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh.
I tell ya, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste's impact. Miss Andrew's mentor, right?
Sorry, I'm just looking at something real quick. Yes! Yes, that's the one. That's Celeste girl. What do you want with me? I'm very much alive, you know.
Uh-huh.
Not you. Moving away. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Kurita?
Ow. You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... What the...
Why would Miss Impax wouldn't want to kill herself? She was gonna get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they were gonna get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled the marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines. We live in a time period where magazines are still relevant.
In 2017, mind you.
Even more impressive. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
Do you?
Well, yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm imagining it right now. In black and white.
My one deserves full color. How dare you? You son of a bitch. You just hear wailing on Phoenix. Why won't you die?
Cause I got 8 more games.
That night, after Wang called off the wedding, their manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down.
It feels so tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? That's because there's a landmine right at your feet.
No! Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened.
You're Mr. Ungod's lawyer, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Then we finally found the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness.
A decisive witness? You mean for the on-guard case?
Detective, the witness's statement right now. Got to hand it to Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
You know what? Sure. Let's go eat one later, okay?
I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop.
Why the fuck are you calling here? You're in prison! That's too
I
bad.
want my fucking pizza. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay?
Why are you dodging the question, you fucking himbo?
Because I want my fucking pizza.
Mr. On Guard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way?
I didn't do shit. I'm just trying to live my best life eating pizza.
I'm living my best life.
Who the fuck is this?
This might be Powers.
Somper.
Come here.
He's muted, so I don't know.
Oh.
He might be busy with something.
I can take over.
Well, Fitz is Powers, so.
Yeah, Fitz is here.
Oh, Fitz is.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Uh-oh. Mr. Powers.
Oh yeah, it is Powers.
What happened? Why are you here?
See, I got roped into this somehow.
Don't tell me you're the decisive witness.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial.
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. And all of a sudden... You there! You're under arrest! And I was brought back here.
That sucks. Oh.
Yeah. They said my face and whole self and journal looked suspicious or something.
Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
Yes.
Welcome to Lazy Town. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
You saw something important? What was it?
Well, the detectives told me not to worry about it.
You mean not to talk about it?
You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said.
Pearl, I'm a lawyer. I am a lawyer.
Who do you think that is that lawyer the detective was talking to?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. I am a surgeon, Dr. Hahn. I am a surgeon.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in the whole world. But it's alright.
Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Aw.
Oh.
You're capital F-U-C-K fucked.
This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
But what is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women.
Oh, so he's a man whore.
He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean.
I love women.
He always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. Wow, no.
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 What the?
Oh! The fuck?
And
Oh no, I have straight guy syndrome.
oh no, not straight guy syndrome. Anything
do.
but that.
Quick.
First we have Sylvain and now Matt.
What?
But Sylvain was healed. Can we save Matt?
How horrible!
What
That's
do you mean
unforgivable!
Cause we got him a boyfriend with Felix.
Anyways, I'm back.
Oh, hey.
I see Powers is on screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Ow. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
It's Andrews, isn't it?
One person who
One
wouldn't
person
swoon
who
over him?
wouldn't wait, fuck. Why'd I do that?
One person who wouldn't swoon over him?
His
Yep,
manager, you
I
know,
knew it.
Miss Adrian Andrews.
Why is Mr. Power suddenly looking kind of energetic?
Hot woman.
Hot woman.
Well, Mr. Powers did confirm he was
You
into
see,
that.
I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right?
A dazzling sort of image? Aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hey. So, did you hear about this yet? Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
You mean Miss Impacts?
More like Miss impacts the fucking ground, am I right? Oh, boy.
Oh, booyah! High five, right? No.
Fucking. High five.
No.
Down low, too slow.
No, that's not how that works.
It does finger guns.
I heard something about how her wedding was canceled?
Since I seem to have missed something at some point, I've been meaning to ask this question. Why is this child following Phoenix around like constantly now?
Well, you know Maya got kidnapped, and this is Maya's little cousin.
It's her replacement. We replaced you with someone younger, smarter even.
No, she's actually, well,
I've
Well,
committed
that's
several
debatable.
crimes.
The last one's debatable.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day. About that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Ask me the question. Come on, ask me. Come on.
Mr. Power is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Blanca?
I mean,
He's
he does
going
kinda look
Super
like
Saiyan.
he does kind of look like what I imagine Blanca would look like if he wasn't a green hunched over animal person who ate eels.
Hey, so have you heard of this? Celeste let the suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it.
We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
The plot thickens.
Something bad for Mr. Kurita?
Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, "It looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man."
Leatherface? A truly insidious man? Does she mean Mr. Kurita by that?
Well, there's no one that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't worry about it. It was nothing.
Mr. Ungar and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand, or know, about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Alright, we're going back to the detention center. Gotta talk to, Adrian.
Oh, it's you.
I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour. But there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me? I thought your client was Matt.
I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Kurita had on Mr. Ungard. You wanna look at my badge? Oh, you don't care. Okay. I'd like to ask you about Matt Ungard, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Ungard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? Why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
About Miss Celeste Impax.
I'd finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it.
You wanted to burn it? But why?
I didn't want it to spread just like another piece of gossip. Like just another piece. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Ungard?
That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
But there had to be another way.
The police are excellent at doing their job, well, maybe one. So they figure it out, right?
Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Yeah, you're right.
Hit by a fire truck.
Miss Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge.
Huh? Did you say something just now?
One! A psyche lock, huh?
Don't you understand yet?
I really don't.
You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
Come on, we can be friends.
But
Come on. I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge. Well, bye.
Mr. Nick, your phone!
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous.
It's probably just your imagination. You should really pick it up, Nick. You should pick it up. Pick it up.
Take a map.
I'm picking it up. Hello?
We got a big problem, pal!
What? What's wrong?
I'm on my way to your office right now.
Okay. Hey, wait a sec. Why is he coming here?
Oh god, I ran so fast. Oh, I got here faster than I thought.
Hey.
No time to relax now, pal. I'm confused as anything here.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought the spy camera. Eh?
This quickly?
And the bears gave it away, pal.
The bear?
I figured it out, pal. I think that we should be looking at the bear instead of the camera. But wasn't it Mr. Edwards that
Pearls.
Shh.
Shush, Pearls. And? Go on?
There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room?
Well,
Matt Ungard.
I may have done a little silly.
Why why you hiding cameras in people's rooms, man. That's kind of weird.
That's kind of bad. That's really bad, actually.
Matt on God, your client. That's who, pal.
And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Just a pile of shit over a pile of shit. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was...
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match for the price of that stuffed bear and 8 months of my salary.
A receipt? That's all you have?
I miss having a salary. I miss celery. I haven't eaten in a week. I'm dying, Phoenix.
I thought you bought some noodles. What happened?
You ate them, remember, pal?
I only ate a... Well, first of all, you served them, and I didn't eat them. Second of all, I'm not really hungry at the moment. I'm too focused on other things.
Eat! Nah, not just the receipt, pal. Store clerk said it himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold that bear to Mr. Ungod. I don't know what that voice was, don't ask him. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Ungod's autograph out of it, pal.
I thought fucking Masaru came back from the dead for a second.
So I'm sure the person who bought that stuffed bear was Mr. Ungod himself.
My sight is failing me. This can't be. My sight is failing. Knees weak.
You know why you...
Spaghetti.
Hey, you know what would make your sight go better? Eat!
Force this noodles down Phoenix's throat.
Eat your top ramen.
So what about the spy camera we found?
That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing anywhere. But for now, I guess you can... I can give these back to you to file away in evidence. I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was Matt Ungard? I can't believe it. I put all my trust in that fucking himbo.
Yeah, did you never think you wouldn't ever... Did you think you would never get a client that's actually guilty?
Why would Mr. Ungard do something like this?
I'm just a little silly.
I better to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida in one of the rendezvous.
I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
You gonna see him? Mr. Ungard, I mean?
Yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Dick. I wonder what we'll find out next.
I'm scared myself. I have to put on a good face for Pearl. Matt Ungard, what in the world have you done?
Seems like your client did the funny stab.
You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
Which is actually
Get some sleep. Yeah, it is. You're right. What the fuck?
I think it's time you told me the truth.
Relax. Don't do it. But then do it. Don't. do you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Swear to God, if you present me your badge again.
No, I'm presenting you some of those. Oh my god, fuck.
Some of that, look at all that.
Look at this shit.
Look at that shit. Behold.
Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright. I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but... I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-da. I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. I was going eepy.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Someone used his camera to secretly film Mr. Kurita's room the night of the murder.
Secretly film? What?
And then sent the image the camera took with his transmitter.
Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden?
The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. That's one.
I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude?
Actually, I want to say this bear was a present from a fan.
You sure, dude? Who else could it be from?
The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was... a pretty handsome man, if I do say so myself. Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear from somewhere?
I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
Mr. Bear. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
I'm a fucking ass member. What else? What else did the bear tell you?
He says,
It's like the bear is the keeper of lost knowledge.
he says the bear that he said that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard.
If I didn't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're not just pulling my leg. Or you're just pulling my leg.
Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Oh, do you have any proof you want to show me first?
Here's the proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear.
Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This is $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time.
Made of diamond
What
coated.
does $1 toothbrush look like?
18 karat gold.
80 karat gold.
A $3,800 toothbrush.
Oh my god.
It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles.
What the fuck?
Ew, no.
Ew,
What?
elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays?
So you're profiting off of poachers. Fuck you.
Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not?
Dude, you should have said that earlier.
What? That's two.
So can I ask you one thing?
Yes.
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'm going to find out why I want to know. Because I must. The reason you hid the camera in Mr. Corrida's room and filmed it in secret is...
Adrian Andrews?
There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida are having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Corrida. You, who are going to reveal as fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right?
Dude, you can be such a moron.
Huh?
Oh man, Mr. Lawyer dude, that kind of scandal? That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy.
The good stuff? Juicy?
Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude.
What are you talking about? Too bad that wasn't your intention.
What are you talking about?
I just asked you that. I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Corrida because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I could think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set that camera in Mr. Corrida's room was...
What is this card?
Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelley the Killer. I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelley the Killer. That's ridiculous! Why would I know some shady scumbag like him?
If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. On Guard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice.
A hero of justice!
You're a star. You're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelley the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is... you, Matt On Guard.
I'm the mastermind? Isn't that the Danganronpa thing?
I'm gonna strangle you.
No. Here I was, trying to be a good boy. Fucking goddamn it, I can't with him. And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway.
Mr. Ungard, you really did hire?
Let me just check the phone for a second. Hold on, I'm gonna consult myself, okay?
Consult?
What did I do?
Myself?
Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway.
About time for what?
I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh! Hello! What the
Hey, Wolverine. Hi, fucking Sabretooth.
Okay. New approach. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Ungard.
Now you know why I chose you for this.
I love him.
Sir, how do you have brandy in the prison?
Okay, no. Oh wait, his theme song changed too.
Oh, let me turn this shit up. Fuck yeah.
Oh, so there's a headcanon that brandy is chocolate milk, and that's scars from his cat's shoe.
That's really cute. He couldn't be intimidating even if he tried.
Yeah.
Well done, Mr. Wright.
I wouldn't say that.
I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have.
You really? So you are Shella the Killer's client?
You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you?
What do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
That's... You're lying! What a terrible...
Way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things.
But why? Why did you hide the video camera and...
Shut up.
Shut up, child.
A weakling soon believes the words of others. And just like that, just like that pathetic Adrian.
He knew about Miss Andrews' secret?
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins.
What?
Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful dead over their heads.
Deed.
Fuck.
Oh,
I can't read today.
I'm going to hold the D of your property over your head.
And a superstar like me? How much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
Man, the final boss.
And that's why?
The final boss for Ace Attorney is a weird one.
Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time.
Now, what if I say I told that assassin that you're blackmailing him?
You would you? With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right. That video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl.
Why? Why would you kill Mr. Kurita?
Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Kurita had been able to give it, then Mr. Onguard's secret would have...
Oh well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really. But bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
I like how Matt Ungar's teeth are now like fucking razor sharp.
He's got fangs.
That's how you know he's a scumbag.
That's how Mr. Kurita ended up
Evil
dead.
goober. Little evil goober. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone.
Aw,
Shelly's is like, are you sure about that?
I should figure out my secret, Mr. Wright. Matt Ungar said as a Bond
I
villain.
want you killing this man as soon as this trial is over.
People are simply things to be used. Used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them.
You're no himbo.
Matt, yeah, he's the opposite of a himbo.
You stole my himbo.
How dare you?
Neo? Neo?
What?
He's too smart to be a himbo.
Nick, what?
No!
Nick, what is the opposite of a himbo?
He's still my favorite.
Oh shit, just
Matt,
Oh.
Matt
apparently fell over.
Oh boy.
What is the
Car.
opposite of a himbo?
A smart person.
Yeah.
A conniving twink.
A conniving. Holy.
Well, Matt does fit that description right now.
How
Two
about a-
genders.
I think conniving little shit is more of a or the correct term.
Does he have the fuck
Chocolate milk?
the Yandere Dev cum chalice?
No, no, don't do this to him.
Well, I was
Even
gonna,
you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer.
I was gonna call Matt a cum dumpster because he used people, so.
That's not what that term means.
What did me? Everyone,
It means what
working
you
their
think it
butts up for
means.
me. Matt Ungard.
On the back of On Guard's shirt, if you took off his jacket, it would say "Blowjob Princess."
No, don't do this to Matt.
Here's what I found on Redbubble.
Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame.
Here's what I found on Redbubble.
No, how did you find that?
What?
You
On-
look up.
Hold-
You can look up anything on any of those sites and find hilarious stuff. Kind of like the William Afton choker, or Freggy,
What the?
Well,
or the real tapestry.
I'm surprised you found that quick.
Same. I just searched up Matt on Guard.
What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet.
How could I have been so deceived by you all this time?
You fell for my himbo ass.
When we first met, I asked if you had killed John Warita. I mean, Juan.
John.
Juan
John.
Corrida.
He's been Americanized.
He's asked John Cena.
And you answered
Oh, damn
very
it.
clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on. I never told you any lies.
Mr.
Who
Wright,
did
I
the
have
killing
literally
was that
never
killer
lied.
guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. I went EP. I needed to sleepy.
You killed Mr. Corrida.
You don't consider Mr. Corrida as a human.
I dare you to say that in court tomorrow.
He considers him a nobody. That's why he said he didn't kill anyone.
Well, technically,
You
that's
consider
true. He
him-
didn't kill anyone. He hired.
I mean, he hired someone to get him killed, so that's still like conspiring to murder someone.
No.
Yeah.
When you
It's basically a Yomi situation.
original Yomi Hell Smile, Matt Lungard.
Alright. Oh, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all. Are you? You can always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Aw, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
I hold all the cards, Mr. Wright.
They're asking me to play nicer. We aren't even playing the same game.
Mystic Maya!
You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose.
You fucker!
How did you get past the sensors? So if I were
There's
you,
a child
Mr.
in the
Wright-
room, you asshole!
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it all back. I think I would give it my all tomorrow.
Give it all my baba.
My baby. Remember,
Yep.
everyone likes a happy win-win resolution.
I'll get you for this.
I will give you my
Mommy, bitch.
offer, babe. I come whenever you call for me. I
That's
can't
such
help
a
myself.
cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course. Well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer.
Maya.
Vanished.
Maya. What am I
Smoke
supposed
bomb.
to do?
Realm you go.
And
Oh,
now,
who's this?
now you finally found it. Oh, hey, Edgeworth.
No.
The starting line of this case.
Edgeworth?
Why were you speaking in my voice? It was very strange.
Oh no.
Turnabout mode.
Gate powers activate.
I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct.
Yeah, I got that unguard smell.
Smells like Riz.
It smells like unhinged twink.
It smells like someone's about to explode.
It smells like Nagito in here.
Well, Wright, what are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy... No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage.
What should I do? I'm asking you, Edgewood, what the hell should I do?
That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth!
Edgeworth, I don't know what to do.
Stop being a little crybaby boo-boo baby and figure shit out on your own for once. Stop being a piss baby. You actually just pissed your pants. Okay. Chief, get the minigun. Ah! Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn.
My turn?
What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own.
Yes, Sifu Edgeworth, I will find the answer on my own. Oh, wrong picture. Now's not the time to talk about evidence. Aww.
Right, what did Five Fingers say to the face?
What?
Punch the balls!
That wasn't my face. I'm a lawyer,
I'm changing things up.
but to fight someone who is clearly a killer? Matt on guard. That man is really...
It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system?
Proper defense? What exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcefully and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery?
What have you done in these past few games?
Ironically, that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you fought for your clients up until now?
Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. If I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do.
Right? Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong.
Huh?
We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? That's... You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do.
People like you and Francisco Von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty.
Franziska. She fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That is all.
And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty.
I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken.
What do you mean?
Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What?
I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then...
That and people kept leaving bodies in my shit.
But then... Why are you here now?
The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story. Mr. Nick! The transceiver!
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you urge you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My. What's the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me. Please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Ungard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
Right.
Please, don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am.
Yeah.
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
What the heck is aftercare?
Oh, don't say that. You know exactly what it is.
Do you play Dead by Daylight, Mr. Attorney?
No.
It's that thing after we have fun in the middle of the night, you know, with the thing with the ropes and the padlocks and well, this is a police department. We shouldn't be saying everything.
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity. Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what I called client relations, and it is part of an assassin's duty.
An assassin's duty?
Assassin's Creed. You could say it's an Assassin's Creed.
Brunch.
Why does it make me laugh? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before. However...
You did, but...
My name is D. Killer. Shelley D. Killer.
You're Shelley the Killer?
Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain...
Maya!
It would be my duty as an assassin to see to it that she receives a nice long nap.
Ah! No!
Wah.
Now then, if you'll excuse me. If someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
You.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say.
Edgeworth!
Huh?
Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission? End transmission?
Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat. A cat?
It can't be. That cat? Can it?
What is it?
I think I know where Shelley the Killer's holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth! Have all police units head to Ungar's mansion immediately!
Alright. You hurry over there as well.
Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun.
Yeah! I'll get my guns!
Gotta head here, gotta go, fuck, I don't know where to go. Here.
Mr. Wright, stop getting lost.
Maya!
Please answer us! Mystic Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area.
I can't believe it. That butler. All this time he was the killer.
The butler did it! He and Ungard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there's a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be here?
Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. Ah, I'm sure that's for Shu.
Do you think that this came through that little door?
This door, it's locked.
Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth.
Turnabout mode!
Turnabout mode! God, there's no one here.
From the looks of this room, I would say that this is On God's private lounge. Look at this, Wright.
An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR? Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, you'll have the moment the crime was committed and recorded on it.
I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it.
We searched all over, but it looks like he got away.
I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time.
And now, we've lost our only lead.
Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar.
Yeah, you're right.
We're close. I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us.
Maya. Hey, look at that picture right there. This looks like a picture of Miss Impacts. With love, Celeste.
Miss Impacts? You mean...
Yes. Mr. Kurita's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impacts be here in Mr. Onguard's manor?
And why does it say, with love? This might be a clue.
It's Pearl.
Ah!
What's wrong, Pearl?
Please, let me see that picture frame.
Huh? What's so special about the frame?
On the back! There's something written on the back of the frame! Maya. It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message!
What?
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag not guilty, I'll never forgive you. I'll never forgive you. Never. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk.
I'm gonna cry.
That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
That's... No! Mystic Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare?
Nothing. Get control of yourself, Phoenix.
We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us.
Edgeworth,
Yes?
as far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing.
And what is that?
Psyche lock. Miss Andrews' psyche lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open, expose the truth. Bust it wide open.
I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center.
Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. Time to open that last lock. Yay, fast travel. Skipper.
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
It's evening, bud.
Good evening. What's wrong? You look ill.
Miss Andrews. I have to come to remove your psyche lock.
Thank you.
I want to know, and you will tell me, your secret.
Fine. Go ahead. Try to break me if you can.
Take that. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ungar for the murder?
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ungar. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
But you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why. That's why. What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for.
Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that will make her take revenge. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is impact suicide.
What are you trying to say? This was Sean's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ungard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt?
This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it?
Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Ungard's mansion.
And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. She was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes, I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes, because of Matt.
Because of Mr. Ungard? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going.
Well, it was not married a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together.
So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture.
They weren't... Oh, sorry.
They were a couple, weren't they?
It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was brought away.
That's so horrible.
Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful the man was. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. That is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure you can guess why Juan talks to wedding flight, right? Right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste.
Oh my god. I see. So that's what happened.
Wow.
Then why did Mr. Karita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals.
So this motherfucker Matt saw that his ex-girlfriend was dating his rival, went up to his rival and said, "Hey, I fucked her," and then walked away. What the?
Matt's a fucking scumbag, actually.
Wait, he waited?
I'm just a silly little guy.
He waited for the wedding announcement to do it?
A little devious.
A little devious.
Scrunkly, right?
Scruggly.
No. Throw the man to a wood chipper now.
Was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
I went up to my rival's wedding announcement. I was like, "Yo, I fucked your girlfriend, who was my girlfriend." Okay, bye.
Hornus impacts.
Only a Scrunkly would do that.
What the? Sorry, I just got distracted. I just got jump scared by reading that pro wrestler Drew Gulak is streaming Five Nights at Freddy's.
That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then when Juan discovered her body, he had a note.
Why would he do that?
It's simple.
I'm a fucking.
Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt. And it would be especially damaging to his refreshing Arthur Green's image.
His perfect himbo image.
We're perfect.
His perfect.
It does exist.
With his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge? There's that word again.
Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course.
And that was at the press conference after the stage show.
I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all of this that I grew with Juan to begin with. There's quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they?
Yeah, they both suck.
Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game.
Suddenly, I don't feel bad for Juan dying.
That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt.
You go, girl.
And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man?
I'm a lawyer.
What a foul profession.
Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me.
It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway.
I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation, or with what I know now. Oh, okay.
Cliffhanger.
Yep. And we're gonna stop it here.